Good evening and welcome to Soft Tip Central. My name's Dan. Tonight we are joined by the American #1 dart player in America. He is coming to the World Championships at the Ali Pali in a couple of weeks' time. He has just recently come off the back of winning the Battle of the Beach Soft Tip tournament in Florida. The one and only Danny Baggish. How are you, Danny? You good?
I'm good, buddy. How are you doing?
Yeah, I'm very good. I'm very good. You must be absolutely buzzing. I bet you can't wait.
I can't. Being able to go there one time was a dream come true. So to go back-to-back years, I'm there for business now.
Yeah, you're going through the latter stages. Talking the big money. We're talking 5 figures off of this one this time.
Absolutely.
Awesome. And so obviously this is your second trip to the Worlds. You've obviously drawn Damon Hayter in the first round. Wow. That's going to be, if you get through that one, I'm odds on putting some money on you. He's a tough cookie to beat.
He's I'm a fan of darts as well. So I know that he's #1 for a reason for the Pro Tour and got that ranking, and he's in form. So they say if you want to catch the big dogs, catch them early. So I just want to go there. If I play my game, score well, hit the doubles, I like my shot. I like my shot. I really do.
And that's the best thing about the Worlds. I mean, if you are going to pull a big number out, you need to hit them in the first rounds because the format's so much shorter. And if you get them sort of on a longer slog, then it makes it more a sort of a game of averages as opposed to a game of just coming out of the blocks and just hitting it. It's more of a marathon as opposed to a sprint. So, yeah, 100%. Like hit him hard, hit him fast. And I've seen your darts. I've seen how you play, and that's basically your game. You come out the blocks flying.
Right. Yeah, over here we don't play a lot of long format in the States, so I like that it's a quick but best of 5 sets, and I have to come out firing, come out quick, and we'll see what happens. Man, I have all the respect for his game, and I've watched him a lot, so I can't wait.
I can't wait, and I love the fact that Grayson's playing football behind you. That's awesome.
Absolutely, he does that. He's got his own dartboard in here. He's got it all.
He's got it all. It's the next #1. The next #1. So
absolutely.
Over here. So when you come over to the Worlds, I mean, who are you going to be sort of camping down with? Who are you going to be spending some time with, do you think?
Probably Jeff Smith. Him and I have already talked about, he's bringing his board over, and we're going to throw some matches and so forth. It's so hard with this COVID stuff going on. And so with all that going on, it's hard to get out, and you just got to stay in there. We'll get some games in, and I'll be over there rooting for him on the 15th when he plays his first match.
Yeah, 100%. I mean, Jeff's a good friend of the channel. We've spoken a lot with Jeff. I get on like a house on fire with him. He's even got one of our shirts, to be fair, which is pretty cool. Yeah, and he's a really good guy. And he's in some hot form at the moment as well. Like in the World Cup, he was throwing some really, really smooth rhythmic darts. It was really impressive. I was kind of gutted we didn't see you guys over there, but bigger fish to fry. And obviously you've had the Worlds that you were concentrating on, which is going to be an amazing feat for you. But obviously we are a soft tip channel. We live, eat, wash, sleep, breathe the soft tip game. So how was Battle of the Beach?
It was great. It was a great turnout. We still had to take our precaution. You know, a lot of people have their own opinion about them running the tournament, but they did a great job for what it was. They had masks there. I wore my mask, and I played very well. So overall, being on the beach, I'm from there, and winning some events now makes the weekend great.
Yeah, and it just having that sort of, and you donated your trophy to a friend of ours actually, Deaky. He sets up this interview. He's got your trophy signed, pride of place, in front of his dartboard on every single live stream. So yeah, that means a heck of a lot to him. That's awesome. But yeah, he's a great guy as well. To be fair, he's trying really hard to sort of push himself, which is really good to see somebody up and coming and just trying to learn the game. And he's doing quite well by all accounts. But no, he loves that trophy. Really, I think it's for his son mainly. But he says it's for his son, but I actually think it's for him, like deep down.
Well, you know, whether it's for his son or for him, it's awesome to even be asked to do something like that. So I don't forget where I came from, and to see up and comers and even at his age, whatever the case may be, to put the effort and the time in and the love, it's always great to see.
Yeah, and that's what darts is all about. It's about passion. It's about just a massive worldwide family. The minute you pick up a set of darts, you're in one of the biggest families in the world, regardless. And that's what I love about the community, especially the soft tip community we brought over here, the steel tip community that's worldwide. It's just awesome to be a part of. So moving on to obviously this whole soft and steel thing. What's your preferred game? Are you more of a steel tip fan, or do you like soft tip more?
Well, I grew up on steel tip, so playing steel tip growing up, I didn't take it as seriously. I feel like I should have at a younger age. Hey, Bubba, come here. Grayson, come here. I'm sorry.
It's cool.
I didn't take it up as serious as I could have, knowing all these youth tournaments going on, and so with not doing that, then I feel like steel tip would have been it. But I got into soft tip really big, and he's loving this camera thing.
It's absolutely fine. Do you know what? I wouldn't have it any other way. I've got 4 kids myself, and like I said to you earlier, it's like herding cats. There's just you go to chase one, and 3 go in the opposite direction. You just a headless chicken. So I feel it. I don't mind. It's awesome. We will carry on. Grayson, you're more than welcome to join us.
Yeah, absolutely. But I do prefer steel tip now. Soft tip is more of a hobby, unless the big event.
But yeah, soft tip, like prize money, and the simplicity of it all. I think that attracts to the soft tip game. It's the fact that there's high prize funds out there, and the simplicity of the game. It's bigger trebles. It's easier to get further in these tournaments. And whereas steel tip is a lot more precise, and it takes a lot more skill and a lot more hard work and determination to be able to sort of pin it at a high level in the steel tip range, as opposed to the soft tip range. Do you find that's why you prefer steel tip more? Is it more of a challenge, or demanding of you? And is that?
Yeah, I think you have a lot more reward for the bigger shots and steel tip, and I wear my emotions on my sleeve, so I think the mental game for steel tip is a lot stronger. You have to be more focused, and the talent level across the U.S. or the world. I just know that I prefer steel tip because I know that's what I have to do to be recognized as one of the best. So soft tip is more forgiving. You know, a lot of players go up there 7-9, 7-9, 7-9, and the game isn't over, right? So it's you hit a 9 mark. It's really there's not much big reward for that.
No, it's true. I mean, it's like a lot of people have said, the targets are bigger for everybody, which means that everybody can hit them. Whereas in steel tip, it's a lot more precise, and you've got to be good, and you have, and that's why I've most probably the reason that I've played in a pub for the last 26 years instead of going to on to further and bigger and better things, because it's just the focus and the time and the dedication to it. And I mean, it must be difficult for you. Are you going to find it hard? Because I saw you put an announcement out that you're actually going to be splitting between the UK and the US to be taking part in either the Pro Tour if you nail Q School in January, or the Challenge Tour. Personally, looking at your past performances and some of the games you've been playing online, I think Pro Tour's probably 99 to 100% the way that's going to go. So is that an exciting thing for you? You in the family as well, or?
No, to begin with, it's just going to be me. I want to go over there. I want to try to get my card. If I get my card, we've already set the expectation with my family of what I'm going to do. I have no issues traveling back and forth to see my family and so forth. So we have Skype. We have all this technology to where I can see them. They know where my heart is. So they're very supportive. They want me to go. They think I have the ability. I think I have the ability to make a good showing. And to be able to play that competition week in and week out, I'm excited to see where my game can be. So,
Yeah, I mean, Jeff Smith's been doing it this year. He's been going from Canada to Germany, from Canada to Coventry, from Canada to Milton Keynes. He's been going all over the place. And is that what you're aiming to do? You're aiming to sort of, if they do the whole winter series, summer series, autumn series again, is that what you're going to do? Come over, do a block of 6, and then head back?
For the most part, I think that's what I'm gonna do. If it makes sense for me to stay a little longer to leave from wherever I'm at one point and have to go to Germany or go back to England or whatever the case may be, I'm just gonna play it by then. And I have the backing, I have everything in place to really have the luxury of to do either one, whichever one that makes me more comfortable. So. I'm just gonna kind of play it by there. I'm gonna talk to Jeff Smith when we go to the Worlds. Kind of sit with him, ask him how the travel's been. Is it a wear and tear on your body? Do you have to prepare differently? All of that. So a lot of thought, a lot of planning goes into it, and I'll just take it from there and see how it goes.
Well, I honestly wish you all the best. I think it's going to be an amazing experience for you. We need more American players playing in the PDC and in the whole PDC, the corporation. I think we need more North Americans and Canadians and people from the States playing in this sort of league and at this level, because I've spoken to a lot of people, because obviously soft tip is generally mainly an American and Japanese sport. It's huge over there. Over in the UK, if you turn around and mention soft tip, people talk about fairy darts and fun darts and stuff like that. So it's just not thought about in the same way. So I've spoken to a lot of Americans, and you need more people in the PDC, and I really respect your choice in doing what you're doing, and I think you're going to do extremely well. Can we expect to see some new release Danny Baggish barrels coming out in the near future after the Worlds, and if you nail the Pro Tour?
Well, COVID slowed a little bit down. We're working on that, but can't talk about it just yet. With an element of surprise. Maybe after the World Championships, maybe something will be announced.
That'll be awesome. Make sure you get a set of those so we can review them and tell the world exactly how good they are. But other than that, so we're looking forward to the Worlds. You had a great turnout at the Battle of the Beach. Obviously, you've got Grayson behind you, who's currently attacking you with a plastic snake, it seems.
Trucks.
Yeah. How much is it going to impact? Are you going to miss your family? I mean, I know I only work 9 to 5, but I know when I come home from work, it's going to be amazing. I love seeing my kids. How's it? It must be hard for you guys, for professionals in general, having to deal with all the traveling and having to go to and fro. Do you find it's hard on the family?
Yeah, I'm a big kid person, family person, and I'd rather put them first than put myself first. So. It is hard, but at the same time, I'm trying to do this for my family to better it even more. So it's hard, but it's kind of balanced out. They know how much I love them. This little man knows how much I love him, and so to balance it out is part of the mental game. I can't. If I'm going to go try and be a professional dart player, whether it's the World Championships or be on the Pro Tour. Mentally, I have to be strong enough to know that my family's okay. They're gonna be there. So
and they're going to benefit, and Grayson's going to benefit. He's going to get a climbing frame for Christmas instead of his dad, which is going to be awesome.
Something.
Hopefully you'll be over in England for quite a while this month. Fingers crossed into the early stages of next year. So what do you think about the crowds coming back? 1,000 in attendance.
I love it. I tend to let a lot of emotion out on stage, or even in my regular matches, just because it just shows how much it means to me. So a lot of people give people like Gerwin Price a lot of trouble for letting his emotions out, but it releases a lot of tension. I think it releases a lot of pressure, a lot of nervousness. So I like it, and with the crowds playing to the crowds. It doesn't bother me. So I can't wait.
Well, I'm fingers crossed I'm going to be one of the ones there. So when's your first game?
The 19th evening.
Evening session on Saturday the 19th. Is it Saturday the 19th? See, that's what we're looking at going.
Is Saturday
Yeah.
the 19th?
Yeah, Saturday the 19th, I think.
Yeah. Okay.
Awesome. So I'm probably going to be in the crowd holding up a little sign that says, I spoke to Danny Baggish for 21 minutes. He spoke about darts.
Absolutely. And make
Yeah,
sure you hold it up high so I can give you a point.
Yeah, awesome. And also, like with the 1,000 crowd in attendance, and there's reports that there's not going to be any chanting, no fancy dress. Do you think it's going to kill the atmosphere? Is it going to be too different that it might change it? I mean, if there's no chanting or no shouting, you can't sit in fancy dress, you can't sing. It's just, I don't know. Is it worth having them there, or is it going to be? Would it have been better just to have pumped the music in, like have the rest of the big ones?
Well, I think it might be a problem for most of the players because when the chanting and the screaming and all that goes on, you don't hear the off noise when something goes on when you're going up to throw maybe an important double or whatever the case may be. If they're limited to say no chanting, none of that happening, someone coughs as you're throwing, someone sneezes as you're throwing, you're gonna hear all of it.
Yeah.
The benefit for me is in America, if you cough for a sneeze or even chant over here, they're asking you to be quiet. So we're used to that atmosphere. So it's not going to bother me at all. I think it does hurt the experience of Alexandra Palace of what it truly means because the fans make all of it. The players, of course, get on the stage and play the game, but the fans, it's what you go for.
Insane.
Unbelievable.
It's the only word I can use to describe it. It's insane. And it's just, it makes the room feel that big.
Yes.
But it makes the atmosphere feel that big. And it is literally, it just sucks everything in. And it's just this huge ball of energy. And you're right, smack bang in the middle of it, throwing on a big ball on stage. But I'm going to see what it's like. I think that's a lot of the reason why the tickets haven't sold out, to be fair, because there is the stopping of the fancy dress, the stopping of the chanting, the singing and stuff like that. That's why there's still tickets available, because any other year, if there are only 1,000 tickets available, they'll have been sold out within minutes.
Yes, I totally agree.
And I think it may, I don't know what different singing and chanting is going to have to do. I can sing with a mask on, I can still shout with a mask on.
Yeah, absolutely.
I don't understand it, but it is what it is, and we will deal with it. And I still think it's going to be good. Whether it's a money spinner or not, I don't know. Whether they're just trying to get a bit more revenue in, because obviously they haven't had any ticket income for nearly 12 months, so they've got to do something. But I'm looking forward to it. Grayson's looking forward to it. He's sort of bouncing up around behind you there. I know you're looking forward to it. And will any of your family be joining you for the Worlds?
Yes, my girlfriend will be there.
Oh, awesome. So has she ever been to London?
I think my uncle's coming as well. So we're trying to figure out if the ruling on or how they want to do it, because we're allowed, I think, 2 or 3 in our player box. So I don't know if they have to stay at the same hotel as us, my uncle, or whatever the case may be. So if that's the case, then I'm waiting on a response from them. Then I'll have my uncle and my girlfriend there.
Oh, that would be awesome. And have they ever been to the UK?
They went. My uncle went last year, and my girl went last year. So and he said he won't miss another year.
It's one of those things. It's the most addictive thing, that the vibe that you get from it is it just sits with you and it never ever leaves. And it's just sat there dormant, shaking. And all of a sudden, as November comes, it just gets bigger and you just feel this energy building up. And come the 15th, it's all going to explode. It's going to be brilliant. But with the soft tip shooting, have you got anything lined up soft tip in the future coming up soon, or sort of on the back burner, focus on the steel tip?
Yeah, Battle of the Beach was a one-off for me. There won't be another soft tip event unless something comes up to where it's the World Championships in Chicago. So if that happens, then I'll go there if I'm here. But all my focus is on still to the Pro Tour, Challenge Tour if I don't get my car, UK Open, stuff like that. So
you're going to get your car. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. It's fine.
Well, a good friend of mine once said, don't have any expectations, because if you don't have any expectations, you won't go in there trying so hard and you can't fail.
Yeah.
So
don't
you can't
put
feel
too
like
much
you failed
pressure on yourself.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's been absolutely awesome talking to you. It's been a really fun 20 minutes. Grayson's worked on his leg muscles and stuff with all of his climbing. It's been awesome for him. I wish you all the best for the Worlds. Hopefully I'll see you on the 19th. I'll sort of put my hand up and give you a wave. You'll probably see me wearing one of these glorious soft tip Central UK t-shirts.
I like it.
It's free advertising. What's a man going to do? But I wish you all the best for Ali Pally, all the best for Q School in January. Hopefully we'll catch up afterwards and we'll have a chat with you once you've finished all of those bits and pieces and see how it went. And we'll talk to you again in the future, Dan.
Yeah, how about let's try to set it up when I get done first week of January.
Awesome. Sounds good, man. Literally, we'll phone you after. Did you qualify? Brilliant. I'll see you tomorrow. We'll be on Skype.
You got it.
It's been lovely to talk to you, Danny. Have a fantastic Christmas with the girlfriend and your uncle over here in the UK. Go and see some of the sites if you can. I know it's all a bit weird with the whole COVID thing going on and the bubble scenario. But enjoy your Christmas and your New Year, and we'll speak to you in January. Take care, buddy.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Take care.
All right, buddy.